welcome to our YouTube channel Pantheon Edu. Students, thank you so much for the support and trust you have shown to us on our previous uploads. And on your request, we are going to continue our channel and we'll be uploading the upcoming videos on various topics related to the various exams. And today we are going to conduct a session over input output that is quite an important chapter for banking examinations. So students, let's begin with our today's topic, input output. But before beginning, I would like you all to subscribe and view our channel and do press the bell icon so that you can be notified for the further upcoming videos. So students, let's begin with the topic, input output. When we talk about the input output, this is also known as machine input output or output tracing. Now, this particular chapter can be further divided into various small segments, that is the traditional output, tracing, then we have process output, next we have the new pattern questions, which includes box based output tracing, then we have conditional output tracing, and then we will have discussion over some of the miscellaneous questions of input output. Now, what can be seen in these particular topics, that the first topic, that is the traditional output tracing, this includes the basics of input output, where we learn how to solve a particular question and what are the movements of the elements in the question. The next part comes as process output, where the questions are similar to the traditional output tracing, but the questions asked in the examinations are a bit different, where we do not use the shifting or the displacements of elements. Instead, we use the patterns of the questions, the patterns of the movement of the alphabets, pattern of the movement of the numbers within the given series. Next, the next part is new pattern input output, where we will learn the box based input output, the two types of questions that have been seen in the previous examinations in 2017 to 2018. And then we will have some conditional output tracing, where we will have some conditions given, and according to the questions based on those conditions, we are going to solve this traditional output tracing. Actually, the traditional output tracing and the conditional output tracing both accumulate together and form a new pattern, new kind of a question. And then we will have some miscellaneous discussion over some questions, where we will learn a number of examples. Okay, let's begin with the first part, traditional output tracing. When we talk about traditional output tracing, here we have three different kind of segments, that is alphabetical, next we have numerical, and then we have alphanumerical. Okay, so we will begin with the alphabetical, then numerical, then alphanumerical. But today's session will be on numerical output tracing. This will help you a lot to understand how the elements in a given series are moving backward, forward, whether there is a single side entry or there is a double entry, or there is a both side entry, or we have shifting plus replacement. A number of patterns are there where elements move along in a series. Okay friends, so let's begin with the first portion, numerical output tracing. Okay, students, now you can see that this is the given example for numerical output tracing. Now where you can see that an input is given, and in the output we have 5 different steps. Now before before solving the question, one thing what you have to remember is that look at the step 5, that is the final step of the given question. Now, when I talk about the step 5, what you can see is in the input we have a sequence of numbers, and these numbers have been arranged in a particular format. Now, what is the format in the last step? In the last step, what you can see is we have 17, 34, 53, 66, 87 and then 96, where these numbers are continuously arranged in ascending order. The numbers are arranged in ascending order. The numbers are arranged in ascending order, like 17, 34, 53, 66, 87 then 96. What we can see is that the number is increasing. Now, next step what you have to see is that how the numbers are arranged in increasing order. Now, for this you have to have a look over the step 1. Now, in step 1 we have 17. आप देख सकते हो सबसे पहले कौन आया है 17. Then 96 अपनी जगह पर है, 34 अपनी जगह, 53 अपनी जगह, 87 अपनी जगह, 66 अपनी जगह. Next, in step 2 we have 17, then 34, then again 96 अपनी जगह, 53 अपनी जगह, 87 अपनी जगह, 66 अपनी जगह, 17, 34, 53, then again 96 अपनी जगह, 53 तो बाहर आ गया ना, 87 अपनी जगह, 66 अपनी जगह. Next, again what we can see is 17, 34, 53, then the number greater than 53 is 66. Now, again we have 96 on its own place, then 87. Next, 17, 34, 53, 66. The number greater than 66 is 87. And as soon as we upload 87, the greatest number is 96 that comes at the end. और ये खुद ब खुद arrange हो जाता है. अब हमें इसे further arrange करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Now, in this question, what the hidden trick is, the trick is that the senior most number, that is 96, comes diagonally from beginning to end. Yes or no? Look over it. Now, in this particular kind of question, what we can see is that 96 was the greatest number that was in the beginning of the series, and it comes at the end. ये सबसे last में चला जाता है. Yes or no? Now, अब इस particular question से related एक question पूछा गया है that if the input is this, that is 65, 33, 24, 54, 17, 9 and 47, then the first question, how many steps are required to get the final output? Now, अब इस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए स्टूडेंट्स हम क्या पूरा का पूरा इनपुट का आउटपुट लिखेंगे क्या? इतना लिखने के लिए हमारे पास समय नहीं होता. फॉर दैट हमें क्या करना चाहिए? बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से हम इसे शॉर्ट मेथड से सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे. किस तरीके से वो देखते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल पहले इसे डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करते हैं, देन इसे फिर से सॉल्व करेंगे. ठीक है ना. 96, 17, 34, 53, 87, 66. We have 96, 17, 34, 53, 87 and then we have 66. अब इसमें बताइए फ्रेंड्स, सबसे छोटा नंबर कौन सा है? We have 17. अब आप 17 को देखो, ये 17 क्या हुआ? स्टेप 1 में अरेंज हुआ है नहीं हुआ? यस और नो? एंड नेक्स्ट बाकी सब जैसा का तैसा उतर जाएगा. नेक्स्ट 17 से बड़ा कौन है? 34. स्टेप 2. देन 34 से बड़ा कौन है? 53. स्टेप 3. देन जो जैसा है वैसा उतर जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपसे यहां पर एक क्वेश्चन पूछता है दैट व्हाट विल बी द थर्ड स्टेप of the given output. Sorry, what would be the third step of the input? Now, when I talk about what will be the third step, then how we will find out the third step? Now you can see is 17, 34, 53. These were the first three elements now. 17, 34, 53. Now we have 96, 87 and 66. These three elements are left. Now, So first 17, then 34, then 53, then 96, 87, 66 अपनी जगह पर. Now you can confirm this. क्या ये third step है? 17, 34, 53, then we have 96, 87, 66. Yes or no? Now, again come to the first question. How many steps are required? Till now we have found out the third step. Now 53 से बड़ा कौन है? 66. Fourth step, then 87, fifth step. तो 96 क्या होगा? लास्ट में बच जाएगा जो कि खुद ब खुद अरेंज हो गया. और यही चीज स्टूडेंट्स मैंने यहाँ पर कहा भी था कि 96 खुद ब खुद अरेंज हो जाएगा. Yes or no? But I talked about a hidden trick in this question, and that trick is how many steps are required to get the final output. What you can see is that the biggest number is 96 and all the numbers are smaller than 96, and all the numbers one by one are coming from this side, from right side of the 96 to left side of 96. Yes or no? Look, 17 इधर आ गया, then 34 इधर आ गया, then 53 इधर आ गया, then 66 इधर आ गया, then 87 इधर आ गया, then we have 96. तो द सीनियर मोस्ट नंबर इज 96 और उसके बाद सारे छोटे वाले नंबर्स हैं जो कि एक एक करके 96 के इस पार आ रहे हैं. सो हाउ मेनी नंबर्स आर स्मॉलर देन 96? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many steps are required? 5. 5 steps. Yes or no? In the same pattern, if you look at the given question, that if the input is this, that is input is 65, 33, 24, 54, 17, 09, 47. So in an instance when we talk about the how many steps are required, then what we can see is the senior most number over here is 65. Yes or no? Now, how many numbers are smaller than 65? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes or no? Now, there are 6 smaller numbers than 65. Then how many steps are required? 6 steps. Again, if we want to solve these questions again, that is in this particular format, then the smallest number is 9, step 1, then 17, step 2, then 24, step 3. Now for an example, a question over here is asked that what will be the third step, then 09, 17, 24. Now who are left? 65, 33, next 54, next 47. So this will become the third step of the given output. Yes or no? Now again solve it further. 3, then 24 से बड़ा कौन है? 33, step 4, then 33 से बड़ा कौन है? 47, step 5, then 47 से बड़ा कौन है? 54, step 6, and at the end we have 65 जो कि लास्ट में चला जाएगा. So how many steps are required? 6 steps. Okay, so let's begin with the next example. And one more thing, when the questions comes like this, we will talk about one side entry. This particular type of question is known as one side entry. Okay, this particular example was related to your numerical output tracing, and these kind of questions come with conditions also, and the upgraded version of these kind of questions will be seen in the next video when we will talk about the new pattern questions based with that is the input output based on conditions. Okay, so in this part we have discussed this particular example. In the next part we will be discussing over the alphanumeric series, and that particular alphanumeric series and the alphabetical series will be uploaded in the next videos. So for today, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, do subscribe us and please do press the bell icon so that we can further inform you about the upcoming videos. Okay, thank you so much, and thank you once again for liking us at this level.